What's up, guys? It's Aniki. Welcome to my new subscribers. I just want to say really quickly, right? Well, if you've been watching these videos, you should know I'm gonna cry. One thing about Aniki, she gonna cry. I'm 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 gonna cry because I keep running into brick walls, right? I keep running into a brick wall. Um, I didn't have any gas last night. I got gas this morning. Drove 20 minutes to the airport. Drove 20 minutes back to where I'm posted up at. Before driving here to post up, drove around to find a uniform for tomorrow. I am one line before E. I don't get paid till March. The greatest thing I have is that I have a job and that I can start working. But I'm noticing how I'm always running into roadblocks. Always. And it's frustrating. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed to be able to start working. But I'm so tired of always feeling like I'm coming up short. I'm so tired of always feeling like, not always, but I'm so tired of that lack just looming over my head. Oh, you don't have enough money. Oh, you don't have this. Oh, you don't have that. Oh, you don't have this. Oh, you don't have anywhere to live. Oh, you don't have a bed. Oh, you don't have a shower. Oh, you don't have a toilet. Oh, you don't have this. Oh, you don't have that. I'm tired. I'm tired. I get on here, I make these videos, I try to speak life over myself. I try to speak abundance over myself. But I'm really starting to see that no matter if you have friends or family, there's really nobody that's with you for real other than God. And I hate to say that I'm really starting to see because I've always known. It's just it's just sad. It's just really sad because only God knows how much I've been trying, y'all. I've been trying. I've been homeless since December 31st this time around of 2022. When I had my baby, or before I even had my baby, when I met my child's father, I told him I didn't want a relationship. I told him I didn't want to have another baby. I had just had an abortion January of 23rd of 2022. This guy comes waltzing into my life July 8th of 2022. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I had an abortion January 23rd, 2020. He came walking into my life July 8th. July 23rd. July 8th is when moved into Tracy's house. July 23rd of 2020. I got a job September. Little seasonal job, 2020. Worked it for the whole duration, the 3 months. It ended in November. Totaled out my Jeep in December. This man gets a ride to the I call him because he didn't when I met him, he didn't have a car. He was walking. When I met him, he didn't have a car. He was walking. I didn't have a house, but I had my own car. I didn't have a man. But I had my peace. I didn't have a house, but I had my peace. I didn't have a house, but I had my car. And I also didn't have another baby to account for. September, November, September, no, September, October, November. October, I got into an accident of 2020. I call who I was thinking was my man. He gets a ride to the hospital. I'm boomed up, bammed up, sore, everything. And he asks me, when will I be discharged because his brother is outside. I said, just go. Why would you even come if you're not even able to support me or help me or stay with me or any of that. Just go. I left the hospital or wherever I was at, where the ambulance had taken me, walked back to my mashed up ass car, and drove to sleep wherever I was sleeping up at. October, November, December. December, my Jeep was finally totaled. He helped me with the tow. The insurance company put me in a rental. After the rental had went, I had to return it. I was outside. I was sleeping outside. He was sleeping outside with me. All of these things, he's showing me that he's with me, but he was never really with me as he made it seem. And I'm only bringing this up because I'm looking back on all of the promises, all of the lies, all of the loyalty that I gave, all of the time that I gave, my body. I got cut again for him. And he wanted me, after giving birth, to wait for an entire year out of work because the baby is young. But what about my bills? Oh, I'm paying your car note. Oh, I'm paying your car note. I'm paying the rent. I'm paying the car note. You didn't pay the rent. You didn't give me any money for the car note in December. You called me telling me that you won money off a scratch off, $1,000 off a scratch off. This was December 6th of 2022. You called me. Oh, I just win $1,000 off. I want to look a scratch off. So I go stop by a little later and get the money for your car note. He never stopped by and gave me the money for my car note. Never. Never. December 8th, you tell me that you're gonna stop paying the rent. December 6th is when this woman is hearing my conversation and banging on the door. Banging. I'm on the phone with government officials trying to see where my food stamp card is. Banging. They're hearing it. I'm calling all the way down in Tallahassee. I've been making calls, trying to figure out everything. Banging on the door. She addressed me with the drama. I defended myself. She called my child's father. I took my baby and I went and sat in the car in the guest spot. And I watched this woman and my child's father. I saw him flying down, boom, flying down. Anytime the landlord lady would call him, flying, 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 flying. I want y'all to leave a comment in the comment section and y'all tell me. I spent my I was pregnant for 9 months. I gave birth August 29th. I marked my 39 weeks because my due date was September 5th of 2022. I gave birth August 29th of 2022. From July 7th onward, I was homeless in the back, pregnant, going to work, only working 20 hours a week at Champs Home Field down in Pembroke Pines, $18 an hour. But I was also a manager, so we would get monthly bonuses. So that also helped with the bills. When that stopped, because I'm on bed rest, August 5th, I'm in the house. The day he told me to come to the house, July 8th, 2022, I just get a random address. We go look at the house. It's just a room, very small, but I'm noticing him and the ladies real haha kiki. Real haha kiki. Real friendly to each other. Mind you, I've been homeless in my car, not around him. Not around him. He's been at home with his mom. And I get around in this house. You tell me to come to this address. I get to that. You don't wait for me. You just say, meet you there. Suspicious, right? Now I get there. Where's Kirk? He's inside. Who is this lady? Why are they so friendly to one another? July 8th is when I move in. July 8th is when I move in. But from when I went to look at the house the first time, while he's there, And the lady blatantly told him in my face, I'm only going to be talking to you. I said, what? Oh, you not understand me. Oh, no, man. Our parents, them are Jamaican. She understand the pattern, man. She can't talk. Me say, that is not the point. You basically, what you tell me say is, you're not going to talk to me, but me are living at the house. Nikki, just build on Nikki, just calm down, Nikki. About money, Nikki. It's about money. It's about money. It's about money. Okay. So I'm noticing July 8th, the same night I moved in, July 8th, the night of the 8th, boom. I wake up out my sleep. I'm like, oh, mind you guys, I've been in the car for 7 months. I'm pregnant. I'm tired. I'm hormonal. I finally get somewhere to rest my head. I'm knocked out. So the first thing that I hear waking me up out of my sleep is the slamming of the door. The first thing I did was call Kirk and say, Kirk, this lady don't want me in her house. I can feel the energy. When I first met this lady, I could feel her energy. Y'all, if you have God, y'all, if God is on your life, y'all, if you have a relationship with God, I'm not talking about a religion. If you have a relationship with God, God will allow you to feel and to see certain things without even understanding it. I couldn't understand what I was feeling, but I knew something wasn't right. I knew I was not welcome, y'all. I knew this lady did not want me in her house, y'all. But it was only off the strength of him. Now, things was happening in the house where I'm constantly telling him the lady's house is infested with roaches. The kitchen downstairs, the house, the rooms, roaches. He knows how I feel about roaches because my Jeep was infested with roaches. I drove to somebody's house, did her daughter hair. She didn't tell me that her shit was infested. My Jeep was parked in her yard, and then boom, history. For a year, I slept in that car with them roaches. So he knows how I feel about them damn roaches. He know how I feel. Them carrot germs, them nasty. Ma have a baby, them bitey and I look asleep. Me no want no roach round me. Me no want no roach. Me no want no roach, people. I don't want no roach. And me tell him man, to the lady house of roach. You know what the man do? Curse me. You complain, you're ungrateful, you can't do nothing. But better say if you find a place you'd are happy. Exactly. Because if I found the place, I would have done a walkthrough. Now, some of y'all might be saying, well, Nikki, why you didn't do a walkthrough before you moved in? I wasn't the one paying the money, y'all. I had gone through 7 months of being pregnant, homeless, y'all. I was weak. I was broken. And here I am as a woman trying to be a good partner, trying to be a good fiance. I done been took the ring off, trying to be a good whoever I am to this man. And it wasn't enough because he wanted her. He wanted the landlord. And all she wanted was some dick, my baby that was in my womb, and $800 a month. The day I gave birth, he calls me. He wasn't there at the hospital, y'all. He followed behind me to the hospital because at this point he got his own work truck now. He followed behind me to the hospital, steady complaining about missing work, and left. Was not there for the birth of his daughter. I had no one there to hold my hand. Came and slept. I got cut. I have to keep pressing the nurse button. The nurse is coming and asking me, why is dad not helping? That nigga was just laying there. Talking about some, he heard every time the baby cried. Talking about some, he heard me talking to the nurses. And I'm like, so you never helped me, Kirk? You never could I get up and help? And you know somebody in a pain? But you want to call my phone talking about some Tracy acts. Oh, she have the baby? Yeah, man, she have the baby. Oh, congrats. Yeah, man, oil me figure, you know, come and never see her. Oh, congrats. Why you telling him congrats? He didn't have the baby. I had the baby. So the day home from the hospital. And y'all, when I say I had to advocate for my child, I had to advocate. They wanted her to stay. I said, no, my insurance paid for 3 days. I'm paying for 3 days because her jaundice levels would not go down. I said, I'm not leaving this hospital without my baby because of what happened 6 years ago. They came and took my son off my breast. He was only 3 days old. He's 5 years old. The little boy don't know me. And my mother has all my kids calling her mommy, except the oldest one. She's 16. Her name is Malia. She hates my guts. But she doesn't understand that my mother won't even allow me to have a relationship with my own children. But she has them calling her mommy. And my mother knows I'm out here homeless on the streets. And if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had those children. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had all my kids with all the benefits that come with having my children. My children. I don't have no siblings. I'm an only child. She know I'm out here. She know I'm out here. She don't care. He knows I'm out here. He don't care. After everything he did to me. The other day, I know I shouldn't be calling her. I know I'm jumping all over the place, y'all. But I just want y'all to know that I've been talking up about how Tracy treated me in that house. I've been talking up about how I was feeling. I've been talking about how I wasn't happy in the relationship. I've been talking about how miserable I was. I've been. For a year and 6 months, I've been. I was in that lady house for 6 months. I've been. Now I'm back in the car. I don't have nobody to call for no money. Nobody else I can call for no money. People that's already helped me, I don't want to call them no more. They've already helped me. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. I don't want to come off as a charity case. I don't want to come off as a bum to y'all. I'm not a bum. I'm not a homeless bum. I may be in my car, but I'm not a homeless bum. I'm not a bum. I'm a person with emotion, with feeling, with dreams, with ambition, with drive, with the will. And it's always something. It's always something that pushes me back another 10 steps. I don't know how I'm getting to work tomorrow. I had to spend money for a uniform. He's laid up at Tracy house. Oh, how do you know you? He's laid up at Tracy house, y'all. I'm telling you, I drove by at 4 o'clock in the morning. I posted the video. I took a picture of his van in the guest spot. He's laid up at Tracy house with my 5-month-old baby, and the both of them are raising my daughter, whom I've had for the first 4 months of her life. I've had her. My bills have gone underwater. I've lost my savings. I don't have any money in my checkings. It's in the negative. And I've given everything to this man. Whatever I had, I tried to give to this lady. Just to show, hey, my name is Aniki. I'm 29. Hey, I'm of no threat. Because you didn't even do a background check. You just got people living in your house. You just renting out your room for money. You greedy. $800 for everything that's shared. $800. $800. The room is this big. $800. $800. I share a bathroom. I only had a shelf in the fridge. One cabinet for my seasonings. Everything was shared. But she's telling the child protective investigator that I go in the next room and leave the baby crying 20 to 30 minutes on end. That's a lie. That's a lie. He stopped coming around because he not getting no sex. You want to come over and smash me? So what you doing? What you doing? You know the place is drywall. Because before I left the house, you could hear Tracy on the phone talking about some, you don't want nobody to hear your conversation, then go outside and talk on the phone. I've been told him, hey, Tracy listening to my conversations. Hey, I feel like somebody going in the room. Is it okay if I lock the door? No, don't lock the door. It's going to cause a problem. But if I'm just renting a room, if you're just renting a room and I don't know these people, why am I not allowed to lock the door? No, Nikki, it go cause contention. It go cause problem. It go cause problem. So for 6 months, I dealt with living in a situation where I had no privacy. Grown-ass woman. Grown. 29 years old. Living in somebody's house. Grown. Whenever I leave, you watching me. And I'm telling him, he don't care. He don't care. Kirk don't care. It's all about shut up and do what I say do. Shut up and take care of my baby. I called him and I said, hey, I think I'm ready to go back to work. She was 3 months at this point. Called him and said, I'm ready to go back to work. You tired of taking care of my baby already? I never said that. I have bills. What you want to buy? What you need? What you need? I'll buy it. I'll buy it. It's not about what I want you to buy for me. I have bills. Because if he doesn't get sex, he don't give me no money. If he doesn't get what he want, I don't get any money. Mind you guys, I had to quit my job to raise our daughter. But no, all of it was a test. All of it was a setup. I'm going to keep her in this house. I know she calling me. I know she complaining. I know she don't like it over there anymore. I know she uncomfortable. I know she don't like it. I know she this. I know she don't like the roaches. I know she don't like the roaches. I know she don't like the roaches, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm not helping you. Get off my phone. Have a blessed night. I have work. Listen, I'm busy. I'm covered in throw up. I'm going through postpartum. I don't have nobody to hug me. I don't have nobody to give me words of encouragement. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. The lady across the hall, screaming her daughter name from down the steps. You screaming your daughter name. She constantly beating her daughter, screaming and yelling in the room, constantly beating her daughter, constantly beating her daughter, constantly beating her daughter. I'm talking to Tracy, trying to just talk to her and let her know who I am, not realizing she my enemy. She never wanted me in her house, no way. She having sex with Kirk. He not coming around. Oh, I never cheated on you. So, people, please tell me. Please watch this video and tell me. Leave a comment in the comment section, people. If a man automatically has you live in a house where you complain, listen, people, I told him, Kirk, I want to do my epoxy resin again. Where you tell me that for? Where you tell me that? Just low that. Low that. You can't do it in here with a baby. I have no more. I have nowhere else to put you. I have no more money. So just leave that. Bro, I'm passionate about that. Any man that sees a woman that he cares and loves about and wants the best for her, he's going to try to motivate her, bring life into her, speak life into her, bring her closer to God, help elevate her dreams so they can become a power team. I told him I wanted to do my epoxy resin again. Where you tell me that for? You can't do it in here with a baby. So, okay. I just left it alone. Whole time I'm in the house, all I'm doing is taking care of a baby, people. All I'm doing is taking care of a baby. Make sure she gets her appointments. Make sure she get her immunizations. Make sure she get her surgery. Make sure this. Make sure that. Trying to get her broke on a bottle. Trying to figure out which formula works for her. I'm talking about. I took 4 months. I carried this child for 9 months. 4 months. I'm trying to get this baby under control. Cluster feeding. Nipples cracked. Thrushing her mouth. Thrushing my breast. I'm calling him. Kind of busy right now. Kind of busy. Never come around. You want to come around when you want to fuck. Excuse me, YouTube. You only come around when you want to have sex. Your birthday come, I try to make you feel appreciated. You tell me thank you for the gift basket. We haven't been having sex since October, people. Since October of 2022. His birthday, November 29th, 2022. Make him a nice little gift basket. Rolls over the night of November 29th, 2022, and tried to roll me over for sex. And I just did like this. I faked like I was asleep. I wasn't asleep. But I really just started to see him for who he was. I'm only a fuck thing to you. I'm only sex to you. When you met me in my Jeep and I was homeless and I told you I didn't want a relationship and you walked all around Tamarack and you stalked me for months, you stalked me, met me on your mech life, we can't mech life, all these fake ass promises. You tried breaking off the Jeep in my door because you tried opening it and I closed it and you got mad? You got mad? Now I'm out here. Everybody else want to tell me how bad I was, how wicked I was. But people, Matthew 10:14. Matthew 10:14. Okay, people? Matthew 10:14. If anyone doesn't listen to your words, if anyone doesn't listen to you or your words, leave that house and leave that house and shake the dust off of your feet. If no one listens to you, if no one listens to your words, leave that house. Leave the house and shake the dust off of your feet. New International Version. Matthew 10:14. Read it, people. Read it. I'm out here. I got a job. Start date is tomorrow. I got a uniform. No gas. No gas. No gas. I'm still going to hang in there, though. I'm still going to hang in there. Because God saw the truth. God saw the truth. He sees the truth. And he's not done with me yet. I never abused my baby, y'all. I never left my baby nowhere by herself, y'all. I never left my baby in a car alone, y'all. I never left my baby nowhere alone, y'all. My baby was on me like white on rice. She was on me like white on rice, Kingsley Ray. My baby. She was on me like white on rice. Telling him congratulations like he had the baby. And then when I get in from the hospital, I was in the room. I was in the bathroom. The room was closed. Hi. And I'm hunched over because I'm in pain. Yes, ma'am. Kirk in there? No, ma'am. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. I said, whoa. Let me call him. I said, hurry up and get here. No, the lady wants our guest pass. She just got mad at me. I ain't never signed this order. I never saw this side of her, but I should have known she was a Gemini. I've been told him it wasn't going to work. She a Gemini because I said it in her face. Just as how she said she didn't have to talk to me, I said it in her face. I said, when are your birthday? She said, June 2nd. I said, June 2nd? Oh, okay, Gemini, yeah, this not going to work. This not going to work out, you know? This not going to work. No, say it not going to work. And hear Kirk in the background. And I told him it wasn't going to work from day one. From day one. From day one. I'm a Taurus, people. April 23rd. I feel things. I see things. I have things revealed to me. Whatever I don't see, I see. Whatever you don't say, I feel. Whatever you don't say, it's revealed. Whatever you don't tell me, it's revealed. Because I serve God. Remember, I serve God. And God is not a man where he should lie. God is sovereign. God is just. God is not just love. God is wrath as well. The God that I serve, the pain that I feel, the rage that's inside of me, the betrayal that has been done to me, the lies that has been said about my character and on my name, Iniki Brianna Bryan, the lies that has been said about me by strangers that I don't even know. I don't know Tracy. I just met Kirk in 2020. And look at me. I'm still here. I start work tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to get there, people. But I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. Now, I originally made this video because I had something lined up for housing, an organization, and it fell through. Well, no, it didn't fall through. They wanted, the people that they partner with needed a referral. And the people that they partner with refuses to give me a referral. They just called me prior to making this video. And I cried, but I remember hearing deep in my spirit, it's not for you. Because that organization only had roommates available. The roommate option for that organization. I just left the roommate situation. I don't want roommates. I don't do well living with people that don't mean me well. I'm going to say that again. It's not that I can't live with people. I don't do well living with people that don't mean me well. That lady had a setup for me all along. Because keep in mind, you guys, I was living there for 6 months. That means I've taken up residency. She's told him I was no longer able to get mail in the house. I don't live there. Whatever mail comes to me, she's going to return to sender. All because of the mishap with my food stamp card. You banging on the door, but she called him and told him she knocked on the door. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. The girl downstairs, all I did was go knock on the door and ask if she can move the car. She comes outside. First, I go back outside and wait to my car. And I'm waiting for a good little minute. I call, I text, nothing. I go knock on the door. I'm like, come on, man. It's like y'all got this going. I'm like, y'all doing this like y'all doing this out of spite. At that same time, Tracy's walking down her steps. The girl, Dana, comes out of the room. Leave me the F alone. You don't effing know me. You don't effing this. You don't effing that. So I'm like, whoa. I'll slap you. Like, what you doing? So I walk away. I call my child's father to tell him everything, and all he tells me is, you offered the girl a box. Yeah, offer her a box. Yeah, offer her. You tell us that y'all gonna slap her. But did you hear that she started cursing me out first? Did Tracy tell you that? Tracy was walking down the steps and she saw the girl curse me out. Did she tell you that? No, she didn't. The officer tells me from when Kirk and Tracy called the officer on me the very first time, December 6th. I never called the police on myself or her or him. He called the police on me, but lied to me and said, oh, Marjorie said you're so police and you're going to ruin my life. So you beat me to the punch. You called police on me when I had no ill intentions, because I know if you keep calling the police with the history that I have and the lies that was said about me from 6 years ago and me losing my kid 6 years ago, you think any type of police or any type of CPI, you think I want the motherfuckers in my life? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. But him and her, they had a plan for me. The enemy had a trap and a pit set for me. But it says in the Bible, if you're gonna dig two graves, if you're gonna dig a grave for somebody, you might as well dig two. Because whatever you had coming for me is gonna come back on you. I may not have somewhere to live yet, y'all, but I'm one step closer. I got a job. Officers talking to Tracy, him. The officer, I didn't interrupt when him and Tracy and the officers were talking, but they talking to me. He want to drive past and honk the horn and smile and wave. The officer look at me and say, well, you see where he is? He left. I said, exactly, officer. He's never here. I'm the one going through the crap in the house, and nobody's here to see what's going on. And when I speak about it, he gaslights me. He manipulates me. He makes it seem like I'm lying. He makes it seem like I'm lying. He gaslights me. He manipulates me. He makes it seem like I'm lying. Officer, well, she said she's fine. She said you're fine. She doesn't have a problem with you. And the minute, just stay out of each other's way. I said, but officer, how am I supposed to do that when we share the house? I don't know. Stay out of each other's way. That means to me, if she's downstairs, stay your ass in the room until you're free to leave the kitchen. Until you're free to use it. It got so hostile in that household. And you started with me. I'm on the phone. He telling me, oh, she heard you say that damn lady. Stop listening to my conversation. Stop listening to my conversation, lady. I'm not talking to you. I heard you talk all kind of shit about me having gonorrhea and chlamydia and telling your daughter not to sit on the toilet because of germs and this and that. But I'm calling my child's father because the little girl stay using up my tissue. So if I really must not have that kind of germs, I don't leave the toilet seat up. Oh, Kia don't use this bathroom, she don't use this bathroom, she don't use it. So why is their hair all in the sink? I don't have a perm, she does. Why is the toilet seat left up? I don't have a penis and I don't use the toilet seat. I don't leave it up, she does. So who uses the bathroom? I'm the only one using the bathroom? Kia don't use this, Kia don't use this. So how the hair get in the bathroom? How the hair get in the bathroom? How the hair get in the bathroom? My shit stay in braids. Y'all see this? How the hair get in the sink? I told this man everything. For 6 months, y'all. July, August, September, October, November, December. I left December 31st. She told this child protective investigator that I left the 28th of the morning and didn't come back. Lies. I went to Kayla house the morning of the 28th of December. My child had a surgery at 7 o'clock in the morning. I was at the hospital by 6. But you're telling the investigator that, oh, she left. She comes home at any hours of the night. I don't know you, lady. I don't know you, lady. I don't know you. I don't know you. I'm not your child. Why are you watching me? And I'm telling Kirk, why is she watching me? He never took up for me because him and Tracy had a plan all along. It's either to get me locked up, or get me out of the house so they can take the baby. And unfortunately, I let the enemy run me out of the house. Now he's fighting for custody for my child. For excuse me, because see, he's fighting against me, and little do he know, I'm asking for joint custody because I still need his help as a father. He's had our daughter for however long, for a month now. I don't want to just take him out of her life. He was never just out of her life. My issue with him was he pick her up, put her down, leave. My issue with him was he come over, he don't get no sex, he leave. My issue with him was then he eventually stopped coming around because no sex is given. No sex is given. No money is given to me. My bills are underwater. I'm about to lose my car, and he's making fun, people. People. This man was making fun of me about to lose my car, about them. Oh, they're gonna repossess it. You're homeless ass. This. You're gonna go back to the streets you belong. And I'm the one driving his daughter around. But no, it wasn't about me. It was about using me as a surrogate for his daughter. He's Jamaican. He wanted an American-born child. First, he told me I never wanted no child in America. Then all of a sudden, oh, I love you so much. Let me and you make life while your penis is inside of me. Your penis is inside of me. Oh, now you see why I was stalking you. Now you see why I was stalking you. But there's no sex. Now I'm the bad guy. Now I'm everything in the book. But Tracy is this great person. Tracy is this, and Tracy is that, and Tracy is this, and Tracy is that. I don't have nobody I can call. All I need is gas to get to work. But see, the enemy, Kirk, Tracy, and whoever else is against me, I bind. I bind it in the name of Jesus because I have that authority. I bind it in the name of Jesus because I have that authority. I'm tired, y'all. I just want to go to work. I am this close. Do you understand me, people? I'm this close. I already got money coming in on the back end. That's on the back end, though. I can't look at that. I can't even think about that because it's not here. I need it to be here. So what is here in front of me? My job, this overtime, this higher pay than Champs Home Field. That's what's in front of me. The organization through housing that that fell through. It was deposited in my spirit that it wasn't for me. Lord knows I don't want to live with a roommate. He knows that. He knows everything. But I just need something. But in this season, people, I don't want you to settle. I'm not going to settle. In this season, people, don't settle. In this season, people, be obedient. In this season, people, talk. In this season, people, talk. Whatever was whispered to your ear, scream it on the rooftops. Whatever was spoken to you in the dark, say it in the daylight. Matthew 10, deep in them verses. Read it. Matthew 10, read it, people. Whatever is whispered in your ear, scream it on the rooftops. Whatever is said to you at night, say it in the daylight. They want me to be silent. Kirk, Tracy, ChildNet, State of Florida, everybody that wants me to just shut up and just close my eyes and close my ears and close my mouth and forget that I have a 5-month-old that I gave birth to, that I carried, that I got these scars for. They want me to just forget. They want me to be quiet. They want me to be quiet, people. They want me to be quiet about how he treated me, people. You want anybody. I've talked to many other men, not men that I know personally, but men that are just, you see in passing, you end up chopping it up with, making conversation with, you just want to ask a question. Any man that I've come across, any strange ass man that I've come across, strange as in I don't know these mans, okay? Any strange person that I've come across, whether it be a man or a female, but usually men, because I want to hear a man's perspective. Anybody would say, yo, if you wasn't happy, why not just be like, all right, bet. All right, just stick it out for the month and let's find something else. If you say you don't know her, right? You don't got nothing going on with Tracy, right? You don't know her, right? Right? You don't know her? You not having sex with her? So why not just find something else? You sit on the phone all day, I talk. Yes, I sit on the phone all day and I talk. What else am I supposed to do? The baby is fed. She's clothed. She's clean. She's entertained. She has everything she needs. The only entertainment I do have is this damn tablet and this phone. What else am I supposed to do? What else am I supposed to do? You're not here. You're the only one out there working. I want to go to work too. I want to meet people too. I want to save. I want to work and save money so I can get out of the strange lady's house where I'm no longer wanted or I'm not comfortable here. I want to work too. I want to make my own money too. Oh, I'm not giving you any of my more money to spend. Tell me whatever you want and I'll buy it. I'm not responsible for your bills. I'm not responsible for your bills. We're not together. So you originally planned to have me move into this house, break up with me unbeknownst to me, and then leave me because why? Because you're not getting sex? I found a place and I put you. Yeah, a place that I was not welcomed, a place that I didn't want to be at. A place that he and Tracy and his mother worked out to have me move in so they can take my child away from me. His mother already admitted, I don't know how to love you. I don't know how to love you. I don't need you to love me, woman. I don't know you. You're not my mother. 2020, oh, you all up on me about trust. You all up on me about love and trusting people and this and that. 2021, 2021, 2022, you betrayed me. You don't want me around my mother. You don't want me around my kids. Oh, stop calling her. Leave people that don't mean you well. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Whole time you was the main one to call the police on me, get my baby taken away, tell them all kind of lies. People, do I need to read what he said to the police? Oh, I didn't know she had a bipolar. I thought it was weird that she didn't want me to sign the birth certificate. I didn't want you to sign the birth certificate because I don't trust you. I didn't want you to sign the birth certificate because you weren't a partner to me. I didn't want you to sign the birth certificate because you think you control me. He told the officers, he told whomever he told, because they wrote it up on the court documents, that he found out about my bipolar diagnosis the day I gave birth. That's a lie. He's always known because he's called me a bipolar B many times. You bipolar B? You bipolar B? But then want to tell these child protective investigators, oh, I didn't know she had bipolar. I just found out. People, when I tell you God's not done and I'm not going to shut up and I'm not going to stop, I'm not going to stop because this is my truth. This is not a lie, people. This is not a lie, people. This is my truth. God would not be blessing me if I was the one in the wrong. God would not be blessing me if it didn't say in Matthew 5, verse 14, if they don't listen to you or they don't want to respect you, leave that house and shake the dust off of your feet. Go read the scripture. It's in the Bible. That's why I've been still getting blessed. That's why I've been still getting blessed. That's why I've been still getting blessed. And that's why the enemy keeps still trying to attack me. I don't know how I'm getting to work tomorrow, but I bet you I'm going to get there. I bet you I'm going to get there. And you know what, people? I want to say this. I love you. God loves you. You're amazing. You're phenomenal. You're wonderful. You're worth it. You're prosperous. Okay? You're abundance. You have abundance. You're special in his eyes. You are the treasure of his life, of God's life. Of God's life? Can I say that? I don't know, but you're a treasure to him, okay? And if he's doing it for me, he's doing it for you. All right? Okay, guys. I love you. God loves you. Remember, you're amazing. You're special. Okay? You're adventurous. You're awesome. You're beautiful. You're cute. All right? Thank you for watching thus far. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. I love you. Until next time. Later.